And inside this light, the nostalgic voice of someone very precious to us resounds.
久しぶりだね、ユウマ、コナミ。
その声は。
Dad?
葵も元気だったみたいで安心したよ。
カズトさん。
As the intense light subsides, I gingerly open my eyes. There, I see a mysterious sphere that radiates a white, warm light, floating before Hiberian's scythe.
カズトさん。カズトさんなの？
ああ、ずっと眠っていたけど、この二人に起こされてね。
まったく、全然見つからなくて苦労したわよ。
おかまさん、魂の整理をサボりすぎてます。
うっさいわね。でも、そのおかげでこうして会話させられてるんじゃないの？
As I thought, this is a phenomenon brought forth by Hiberian's powers.
すまないね、葵。君には辛い思いばかりさせて。
そんな、私、先生と、カズトさんと結婚できて、とても幸せでした。
ありがとう、葵。僕も幸せだったよ。
Dad's gentle voice. Hearing it resurrects all sorts of memories of the time we spent together.
コナミ、ユウマ、二人とも大きくなったね。
Dad.
お父さん。私、兄さんに将棋で勝てたんだよ。
そうか。頑張ったね、コナミ。もう僕より強くなってるかもしれないな。
A conversation, just like when we were still alive. However, most likely this world.
カズトさん。あまり時間がないです。
うん。わかったよ。
As expected, it can't be maintained for an unextended period of time. It
ユウ
seems.
マ、コナミ。二人のことは聞いたよ。
お父さん。ごめんなさい。
No. It's my fault. If I hadn't accepted Konami's feelings, we...
何も二人を責めようと思っているんじゃない。そもそも僕はこの世にいないんだ。どうなったとしても僕の意志など関係ないさ。
カズトさん。
葵。
カズトさん。ごめんなさい。私、ダメでした。母親になれませんでした。ユウマくんも、コナミちゃんも説得できなくて、別れさせることもできなくて、このままじゃ。
いいんだよ、葵。君はとても立派に二人を育ててくれている。こうして話してみて、それはわかるよ。
カズトさん。
だからね、僕がどう思うかじゃない。君がどうしたいかでいいんだ。
私がどうしたいか。
なあ、葵。君は二人のことをどうしたいんだい？別れさせたいのか？それとも
私
なあ、葵。この世を去った僕からの最後のお願いを聞いてくれるかな。君は君の思うままに幸せな家庭を築いていってくれ。そして願わくばユウマとコナミも共に幸せでいられるのならば それに勝る喜びはないよ。
私は
However, Hyperion's words interrupt her.
悪いけど、そろそろ時間みたいね。
そうか。それじゃあみんな、僕はまた眠りにつくとするよ。
そんな。カズトさんに最後の挨拶をしてください。
こんな機会はもう二度とないわよ。
Not knowing what to say, both Kamini and I find ourselves at a loss for words. But from among us,
葵、
while shedding tears, Aoi said musters her words, desperately wanting to convey something to him.
私、カズトさんと出会えてよかった。結婚できて夢のようだった。
ああ、僕もだよ。
ユウマくんとコナミちゃんみたいないいことも出会えて、私本当に嬉しかったんです。
Aoi said.
カズトさんがいなくなってとっても悲しかったけど、それでも二人がいたから私とっても幸せで、
Aoi continues to spill her tears, almost as if these tears were those she couldn't shed back during Dad's death, and now, finally being released.
私は三人で幸せになります。
うん。僕もずっとそう祈っているよ。
Right after he says those words, the spear of light starts to shine even brighter than before.
ユウマ、コナミ、葵、みんなが幸せに。
However, that light immediately subsides again. Before we knew it, we are unable to hear Dad's voice any longer.
Ha. これでいいかしら。
はい、ありがとうです、おかまさん。
Tina, Hyperion, As the light completely fades, I take a breath and position myself in front of the two Soul Reapers. In place of the other two who don't understand the situation, I deeply bow my head to them. Thank you. Being able to talk to my dad again, once again, made me very happy.
頭を上げてください、ユーマさん。
What?
私は当然のことをしたまでです。
Natural.
はい。恋の妖精ですから。
You. In response to Tina's words, a wry smile leaks from me.
でも、それも今日で廃業になるので、残念です。
Huh? Why?
元の仕事に戻ります。
それがこの子との約束なのよ。
What? Oh, don't tell me. It's in exchange for Hiberian's help.
私は別に何だっていいんだけど、怖い女がちょっとうるさくてね。
はい。小太郎が交渉してくれました。
何が交渉よ、ほとんど脅迫じゃないの。協力しないならあいつと二人がかりで羽をむしるとか言うから仕方なくね。
Wait a minute. If you're returning to your former duties, then that means...
はい。実家に戻ります。
What? Tina's presence here has already become a natural part of our everyday life. Now she's going to disappear?
ティナちゃん帰っちゃうの？そんな。葵さんもコナミさんもお世話になりました。
But this is just way too sudden.
いえ、その実は。
悪いわね。すぐにでも戻れって言われてるのよ。
そういうわけなのです。
Tina... I guess they have their own circumstances. And since I know nothing about that, I can hardly stop her now. Alright.
兄さん、ありがとうです。ユーマさん。拾ってくれて嬉しかったです。
Yeah.
葵さん、ご飯とっても美味しかったです。ティナちゃん、いつでも食べに来ていいんだからね。
Instead of answering with a nod to these words, Dearly merely responds with a smile.
コナミさん、将棋難しいけど楽しかったです。うん、またしようね。皆さん、幸せになってください。
You too.
はい。
じゃあ行くわよ。
はい。お願いします。
She grips Hiberian's hand, and in the next moment, the both of them soundlessly disappear. Since then, 3 years have passed, but in the end I haven't seen Tina and the other two since then. Due to that mysterious experience she went through, Aoi-san also seems to have understood that they were different beings from us. There are times when she suddenly whispers her name nostalgically, but she never tried to inquire about her in any way. Well then, having dressed up and groomed myself properly, I grip the doorknob of the entrance door. I'm off. After calling that out, I leave the house. Now then, I confirm the time and notice that I'm pretty early. However, finding myself unable to sit still, I set off for a meeting place. It's been 3 years. Huh. my sister and I, Konami and I, have been living separately from each other. In the end, Aoi-san's mindset didn't really change much. She can't allow our relationship. But if we still refuse to break up, proper measures would need to be taken. That's what she said. However, after she talked with Dad, she changed quite a bit. How should I put it? I think she became more mother-like. That day, the sky was also clear, like today. School transfer?
うん。三早学園の寮でもいいかもしれないけど、それでも二人の仲が知られたら、どっちも普通ではいられないと思うの。そうですね。
No matter the reason, I can't approve having two dating students live under the same roof. Saying so, Aoi-san urged either of us to transfer to another school. I know that our relationship isn't normal, so Aoi-san is only thinking of a way that neither of us would get hurt. Alright. In that case, as I'm about to volunteer myself,
私に転校させてください。
Konami decisively cuts me off. Konami?
私、ずっと兄さんや葵さんに甘えてきたから、そろそろしっかりしないとって。
What are you... Aren't you doing perfectly fine already?
そんなことないの知ってるでしょ。朝、ちゃんと起きれないし、ご飯だって作れない。
Even if you can't do something like that.
それに、兄さんがいないと何も決められないよ。それでもちゃんとしてるって言えるの？
So she has been perfectly aware of her deficits. I'm surprised. But still, living alone is...
それが、コナミちゃんの答えなんだね。はい。独り立ちもできない子供が、この先に何を言っても、説得力なんてないですから。うん、わかった。
Aoi-san? Ignoring my objection, Aoi-san approves of Konami's wish to transfer to live alone.
ユウマくん、コナミちゃんは変わろうとしてるの。だから、今は彼氏じゃなく、お兄ちゃんとして見守ってあげて。
At that, I'm unable to respond to anything. Family isn't merely about pampering. At times, it's also necessary to push someone away to help them grow.
兄さん、ユウマくん。
I understand. Please let Konami transfer. Filled with worry and pain, I somehow managed to squeeze out that answer.
ごめんね、兄さん。私が卒業するまで離れ離れになっちゃうけど、待っててくれる？
Of course I will. Even if you told me that I didn't have to wait for you, I still would.
うん。ありがとう、兄さん。
Then Konami turns to face Aoi-san.
3年後、もし私と兄さんの気持ちが変わっていなかったら、その時はまた私たちの話を聞いてくれますか？私が2人のことを許すつもりがなくても？はい、構いません。それが私なりのけじめと覚悟なんです。そっか。なら、待ってるよ。ありがとうございます。 葵さん。
And so, we entered summer break. Konami transferred away from Mihai Academy. On the day we parted, she didn't even shed tears, and only left me with the following words.
葵さんに浮気したら怒るからね。
Saying that half in jest, she left. I wonder how things worked out for her. Since that day, I haven't seen her once. Once in a while, she got in contact with Aoi-san, but I never even received texts or calls from her, let alone letters. Moreover, when I wanted to get in touch with her from my side, Aoi-san kept telling me to leave her alone. There were times I felt really anxious, but the fact that I still continue to wait for her obediently like this might mean I'm basically a prisoner of love. A prisoner of love. Huh. I suddenly feel like laughing a bit. I was so perplexed when she confessed to me, and look at me now. I couldn't even imagine that I would grow to love her this much. The wish to see her, if only a second sooner, stirs up my emotions, filling me with impatience. Moreover, due to the fact that the train is scheduled to arrive in 30 minutes, my haste won't allow me to see her any faster. Aoi-san informed me only recently that Konami would return today. Well, to be more exact, it was just yesterday.
ねえねえ、ゆうまくん。
Yeah? What is it? Having grown completely used to living with just the two of us, we're spending a serene parent and child time after
明
dinner.
日、駅に迎えに行ってくれるかな。
Pick her up. Ben? Is someone coming tomorrow?
あれ、言ってなかったっけ？
I'm pretty sure you didn't. Having skimmed through her memories, I couldn't find any piece of information regarding some guest who would arrive tomorrow.
あ、そっか。言わないでって言われてたんだ。
Huh? While I ruminate on whether I should just pretend I didn't hear anything, Aoi-san continues.
まあ、いいか。あのね、コナミちゃんが帰ってくるの。
Completely out of nowhere, she informed me so. Well, I didn't think her graduation should be around this time, but...
それで、また一緒に住むんだよ。
What? Really?
ほんとだよ。お母さんは美味しいご飯作って待ってるから、お迎えよろしくね。
Konami's coming back. We've never seen each other, nor even heard each other's voices the entire time. But still, by closing my eyes, I can immediately call her, my beloved girlfriend's face, to mind. I see. Konami's coming home.
お母さんも久々だから楽しみだな。
As I'm trembling in joy to being able to see her again, Aoi-san addresses me with a question.
ねえ、ゆうまくん。コナミちゃんのこと、今でも好き？
Since the time it has become only the two of us in this house, this topic has been deliberately avoided. While she did tell me how she was doing now and then, that was a taboo topic neither of us touched. The fact that she's now asking me that question in spite of that probably means that she remembers the promise she made with Konami 3 years ago. As such, I answer her question with my sincere feelings. Yeah, I love her. These feelings haven't wavered for even a day.
じゃあ、コナミちゃんはどうだと思う？ まだユウマくんのことを好きなのかな。
Well, it's not like I haven't worried about that at all. She might have met a guy she came to love more than me at the school that she's transferred to. Even if that wasn't the case, she has been living alone in a new environment. It wouldn't be all too strange if something had happened with the opposite sex on the spur of the moment. However, I believe that she still loves me. Even if I'm plagued by this kind of anxiety, in the end, believing is all I can do. If I think about how Konami feels, I'm sure that she most likely embraces the same feelings for me as I do for her.
そっか。ユウマくんの気持ちは分かったよ。
Sorry.
ねえ、ユウマくん。
Yeah?
ね、もし二人の気持ちが変わっていなかったら、
Suppressing my feelings that urged me to increase my pace, I forced myself to walk slowly. But they haven't changed. Huh. How is it in her case? I said that I believed in her, but did her feelings for me really remain the same? As I keep walking while these thoughts course through my
兄
mind,
さん。
suddenly, a nostalgic voice calls out to me. As I raise my eyes, I see... Konami.
早く着いたから待ちきれずに来ちゃった。
It may be alright since we've run into each other by coincidence, but what if we had passed each other?
大丈夫。兄さんが駅に行くときは必ずここを通るの知ってたし。
Well, I guess that's true.
でも久しぶりだね。背、大きくなった？
Why would I suddenly grow taller at my age? And as for you...
どう？女らしくなった？
Well, you haven't changed at all.
兄さんも相変わらずデリカシーがないね。
Leave me alone. Even though 3 years have passed since we last met, we exchanged casual words as if it's only been yesterday. Yeah. This is really the Konami I know. You're still wearing those clothes?
ずっとしまっておいたんだけど、久々に帰るからと思って着てみたの。似合ってる？
They do suit you, but you might as well have shown me some new clothes.
そう言われるだろうと思って裏を書いてみました。
I have no words. In response to Konami, who's the same as ever, a sigh escapes me. Alright. Konami, why haven't you contacted me at all?
やかしてたよ、葵さんに。
Yeah, and now his son told me to leave you alone.
うん。私が葵さんにお願いしたの。
Could you tell me the reason for that? With some hesitation, she opens her mouth.
決意が鈍りそうだったから。
Konami probably also desperately tried to change, and so I guess she tried to deliberately keep me, who always spoiled her, at a distance. Well, as long as you're fine, it's okay.
うん、元気だよ。学校も皆勤賞で卒業したんだから。
That's amazing!
調子に乗って生徒会長もやっちゃいました。
So you as well, huh?
兄さんもやったんだってね。
Yeah. Nominated by Senpai, even though I said that Tsukishima was better suited than me, I was unanimously appointed.
私がいなくなって怒ってた？
You know that those guys aren't like that, right?
それでも人数が減ったら大変だろうし。
Don't worry. After you left, I recruited 3 first years to cover for you.
ナンパで？
All of them were guys.
まさかそっちもいけるように。
No, I didn't.
ならいいけど。
But anyway, it's quite surprising to learn that she used to be the student council president at her school. The experience she gained at Mihai Academy might have come in handy.
あ、ねえ兄さん、就職するって本当？
Well, yeah. It's a local business, so I can commute there from home. Without continuing on to university, I went job hunting. During that 1 year since my graduation, I did various part-time jobs and other things to find work that suits me. Then while I was undertaking a business placement, that company offered me a job.
そんなに葵さんと一緒にいたいの？
I can discern a strange insinuation. I can discern a strange insinuation in that, but it's more that I want to look after her. And you know, to begin with, the only reason I got myself a job was. At that point, I stopped.
したの？
Forget it.
もしかして私のためだったりする？
Who knows? It's not like Konami gave me her notions, but it's true that a child who can't stand on their own 2 feet has no persuasive power. So I wanted to at least become financially independent. However, it seems Konami saw right through me.
私愛されてるね。
Konami giggles happily.
この3年くらいの間に私が別の男性を好きになるとか考えなかったの？
Of course it did. Full of anxiety, while helpless about it. And yet all I could do was believe in her. Did you? Fall in love with someone, I mean.
どうだと思う？
Unable to respond to that question, I remained silent.
兄さんこそどうなの？ミオさんとかユーリ先輩とかアン先輩とか誘惑の多い学生生活だったけど。
What do you think? Konami?
気づいてないんだ。
Notice? What do you mean?
だって兄さんの顔を見れば聞かなくても誰だってわかるよ。
My face?
私を見つけてからずーっと笑ってるんだもん。
The moment she says that, I finally notice that the corners of my mouth are raised. So I've been like an open book from the start.
兄さん、
What? She calls me. Her expression gradually contorts and
兄さん。
Konami?
兄さん、会いたかった。ずっと会いたかったよ。
Konami's outcry that comes from the bottom of her heart intensely resounds within my chest.
毎日会えなくて寂しくて。兄さんが私のこと忘れちゃったりしないか怖くて。
Tell me. I can never forget about you.
そう思ったけど。それでも怖かったの。
Konami. Yeah. She really is the same Konami I know so well. Looks like she bore the same anxiety as me and was also plagued by the same thoughts and worries. I was also scared all this time.
兄さんも。
Yeah. I always thought that you might have forgotten about me. Fell in love with some guy I didn't know, and feared the day you might come to introduce me to said guy.
そんなことあるわけない。
Right. It's out of the question. But even if that had been the case, I wouldn't have regretted all the days I kept thinking and worrying about my beloved.
兄さん兄さん
That's why... No. We.
あのね、もし2人の気持ちが変わっていなかったら、その時は3人でお父さんのお墓参り行こう。
It's great.
カズトさんに報告したいの。これが私の、私たち3人の幸せの形ですよって。
Hosan, does that mean...
兄さん、大好きだよ。
Yeah. I love you too, Chloe. Our family of 3 will be able to walk towards the future together, hand in hand. That is what my heart tells me.
恋が咲く頃、桜時。